Hello class 12th. Till now you have already studied about the human reproductive system, where you know that in case of the male it is the urinogenital system, because both the excretory system and the reproductive system, the outlet is the same, that is the penis. The testes are present outside the abdomen to maintain the temperature so that sperm can survive in the scrotal sacs, and these testes are responsible for the formation of the germ cells or the sperms rather. These sperms are having the male gametes which are responsible for the कुछ याद आ रहा है? Yes, responsible for the passing the information, that is the genetic information, to the offsprings when the fertilization takes place, and this fertilization takes place in the fallopian tube of the female. Now, how these sperms are being formed and how does it is being so motile? What are the other factors which are responsible whether a mitotic or the meiotic division is taking place? Where it is taking place, we will see in the coming video. So, see the video carefully and make notes. Unless and until you will not write, you will not be able to do it properly. Practice the diagrams properly and make a flow chart also. So, let's watch the video. Process of spermatogenesis, that is the production of the mature male gametes or the sperms. Approximately 200 to 300 million sperms are being produced by the male gonads, that is the testes, and their maturation takes place in the epididymis. As you have already studied in the male reproductive system, the presence of testes, seminiferous tubules, rete-testis and epididymis. These testes, they are having the transverse section is showing a seminiferous tubules which are having the tubular structure, a lumen and the wall. This wall is actually formation of the sperm is taking place in this wall only, that is the main side. If the cross section of this wall is taken place, then you will see that it is having the interstitial cells or the primary germ cells which will produce the hormones also, and the sperms are present, or rather you can say the cells are present in the various stages. The process of spermatogenesis is generally divided into two phases. Number one is known as the spermatocytogenesis, where the one germ cells is formed and that is forming the other four germ cells which are in the form of spermatids, but they are the immature sperms and differentiation has not taken place. Second process is spermiogenesis, where no cell division is taking place and these spermatids, they are maturing to form the sperms. Differentiation takes place in spermiogenesis. During the primary spermatogonium type A, which are being produced by the wall of the testes or the seminiferous tubules, they are divided into the two cells, that is, or rather one cells, that is the primary spermatogonium type B, which will again forms the primary spermatogonium type A for the further multiplications, and a mitosis takes place to produce the primary spermatocyte cells. These primary spermatocyte cells, they are having the 2N or the diploid condition. They will go for the meiosis and the formation of 2 and then the 4 cells will take place, as in case of the meiosis 1 and meiosis 2, resulting into the formation of the 4 haploid germ cells or the spermatids are being formed. These spermatid cells are having all the substances present, Golgi apparatus, nucleus, mitochondria, etc. They are getting the nourishment from the Sertolized cells which are giving the nourishment and the nutrients to the developing sperms. So generally primary spermatocytes converting into secondary spermatocytes forming the spermatids, and the differentiation takes place, but that differentiation forms the immature sperm cells which are having the Golgi body, centrioles and mitochondria, and will go for spermiogenesis, that is the second phase, where differentiation takes place, while the Golgi bodies, they are forming the acrosomes, and these acrosomes are very important for the penetration of the sperm into the egg cells. These enzymes are present in the acrosomes and known as the acrosomal phase, and it gets forming a cap-like structure just above the nucleus, formation of the tail phase by the centrioles, and the maturation phase where the excess of the cytoplasm is lost, and still the sperm which is being formed is non-motile. It becomes motile only when it reaches to the epididymis where it is being stored. Even then, till that point, it is slightly immotile, and when it will get the secretions from prostrate and seminal vesicles, then only it gets complete nourishment. Although the process of these releasing of these sperms is called spermiation. Now it's your turn to like the video and subscribe it. Thank you.